All pro, JAFFOs, ball out, Pro Bowl, Tony Romo, 40-yard dash, boy, don't be slow, mo. Get on the court, boy, I'm in go. Outside in the sun like Elliot Kobo. I'm running fast, LA de la Cruz. Turn on the JAFFOs, get my news. 7 FO doing good, how I knew. All pro, JAFFO, the all pro, J talk sports, they speak facts. You talk smack, you get sacked. Come tune in, sit in chat. What sport you like, they speak all that.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the All Pro JAFFOs, bringing you the highly elevated sports talk for the highly elevated sports fan, live on the JAFFOs TV network on YouTube, and catch the replay on the Mike and Colby Sports Network on Roku and Fire TV. And if you're catching us on Mike and Colby, be sure to subscribe to the JAFFOs TV YouTube channel so every time that we go live, you can see it as it happens. I'm your host, JP. Alongside me, the prodigy, EJ Wizzle, and
What's going on?
with us from the Mizzle and Dub Show, an all-time JAFFO family member, Sir Mizzle. What's up, Miz? How you doing?
Hey, what's happening, fellas? Cousin?
What's going on, cousin?
You already know, man. Just enjoying this off day. JP's getting the right thing going, getting the mind right.
Oh yeah. Bro, I've had 8 days straight at work. I am fucking burnt out right now.
Please tell me you're off tomorrow.
Oh yes, that's why I am. That was one of the reasons why we decided to go today, because I had to start at get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go to work. So I said, let me rest up for that so that I can be prepared. And then tonight I have tomorrow off, so we can just talk our shit, whether it's football, whether it's anything else that's been going on, because there's a lot of shit that's been going on in the sports world.
A lot of shit.
So there's plenty to talk about. Thanksgiving is tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. So be sure give thanks to all your family members. Be grateful, be thankful for everything, because not everybody gets to be with family members and loved ones on this
guys,
day.
Man.
So
just to get that out there, man. I'm thankful for you guys, man. 100%.
Oh, thankful for you as well, sir. We wouldn't
Thankful
be doing
for y'all.
We would not be getting as far as we have been getting without each other. So definitely thankful for this. This,
as my man Jacob Fatu would say, I love you, Solo.
But first things first, just wanted to give a quick shout out to an all-time San Francisco Giant. Ladies and gentlemen, if you know him, then you know what he means to the Giants organization. Helping bring 3 World Series titles to San Francisco. I think he is an all-time shortstop, one of the best shortstops that the Giants have ever produced. Yes. Homegrown and everything through the system. Homegrown kid, Pleasanton, California.
Lived out his
had
dream.
Season tickets.
Lived out his dream to play for his favorite team.
Yeah, the story couldn't have lined up any better, for Brandon Crawford. So he finally retires today. And hats off to him, and enjoy the retirement. From what I'm hearing, even though he's retiring from the game, he kind of wants to come back to the Giants organization in some sort of
front office.
I mean, a lot of past World Series champ Giants are wanting to come work with the organization, especially behind the captain, Buster Posey.
Yeah, 100%.
So I mean, from what I'm hearing, it looks like the Giants are out on the Juan Soto sweepstakes.
Do we want to spend that much money though, JP, on one player, or do we want to take that money and try to get quality players to help? I mean, Soto will be a good asset. Don't get me wrong, but that's a chunk of money, man. That's
the Giants are not in the position to be able to make that sort of splash signing.
Not right now, at least.
No, 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 no. They have to, and I think this is what Posey's doing. Kind of bringing back what the mindset what because if you remember those World Series teams, it wasn't just the Major League San Francisco Giants. They had one of, if not the best farm system in all of baseball. The San
Facts.
Jose, the San Jose Giants, the River Cats, the Flying Squirrels,
Sat.
everybody who's come out of that system
Mm-hmm.
essentially is now a World Series champion. I've gotten to see Tim Lincecum, Buster Posey,
Mad Bum.
all of these guys come up from the single A system from the
Mm-hmm.
San Jose Giants.
Mm-hmm.
I remember watching Tim Lincecum and the San Jose Giants. At first, looking at him, going,
What the hell?
he. I'm like, this is the pitcher. I'm like, wow, okay, he's a kid. Like he's tiny.
Yeah.
And then the all famous wind up, stretch and throw. And then I'm looking at the radar gun like, this motherfucker's throwing
Gas.
mid 90s?
Gas.
This 5'9", 5'10", 120-pound soaking wet kids throwing high gas at 95, 96
Sweet dear baby Jesus.
at the single A level already coming out of
Dang, he was
Washington.
only 5'9".
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm probably over exaggerating. He's probably
He
a
was
little
probably
bit
damn near
taller than that.
about 5'7", 5'8", if that.
He's not
Maybe.
very tall. I'd have to
No.
look up what Tim.
I
I
don't think
want to say
Lincecum
he's
is
probably
taller
about
than me.
5'10".
I don't think Timmy's taller than me. I think I got Timmy maybe by an inch or two.
Timmy was so small and so skinny. I remember the time that security stopped him at the gate that he was trying to walk in. They're like, "No, hey kid, autographs you go over." No, I'm Tim Lincecum. I'm the pitcher. I'm part of the. Yeah. Okay, good story,
I'm
kid.
him.
The fuck. We see how tall Tim is. I think at the tallest he's about 5'10".
Let's see.
I want to say.
That's what we have folks for.
Yep.
Tim Lincecum's height.
Yeah. My laptop is not in the position to be able to do this. I swear he's about 5'10". 5'10", 5'11". No way he's 6 feet.
We're gonna find out here soon. Everything gets together. All right, here we go. No, that's not what I'm asking for. No, I'll give you the height. They give me everything but his height. Don't you just hate that when you type it in?
He's
and it'll give you
5'11".
nothing? Get the
5'11".
fuck out of here! So he's taller than me then, because I'm not 5'11".
When he got how old was he when he came out of Washington? He was what, like 19, 20 years old?
Something like that, yeah. So, Doug, you're
When he
telling
came
me
out
that
of
Tim Lincecum is taller than me? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but he was still, because of the fact that he was such a skinny kid, like he was not a very big human being. So that was one of like the stories. They did an interview with his dad, asking him, because his dad was his pitching coach. His dad
Yes.
was the one who helped develop the motion and everything like that. And they asked him, like, well, this was the motion that we came up with where he could get the most power, the most velocity and control and everything out of his pitches. And you look at his like when he takes that step, it's way further than
Yeah.
most pitchers.
Yeah.
He gains a distance. Most pitchers in the MLB are above 6 feet. Above 6 feet, 6'1", 6'2", higher than that. You know, they're usually long, lanky, have a fucking cannon of an arm.
Yeah.
So for him being on the smaller side, 170 pounds, yeah, he's just small. To be able to throw 95, mid 90s, high 90s fastballs with pinpoint accuracy and precision. And then on top of that, developing a breaking ball that was just filthy. The changeup he developed
I'm gonna
was
say his
like
curveball was pretty. His curveball was pretty filthy too.
the curveball, the changeup, like everything that he developed as a pitcher going throughout his career
Yeah.
was just the dude. I think I feel like a lot of people have forgotten about Tim Lincecum and what he did. We're talking about a Cy Young winner, people, like a back to back. Like we're talking about a dude who put up numbers. We're talking about a World Series MVP. We're talking about like
A pitcher
somebody
who
who
was leading, who led the league in strikeouts.
we're talking about somebody who should, in my opinion, probably be a Hall of Famer.
You know what, ladies and gentlemen, we are slightly being homers right now. If you can't tell, we're Giants fans and
I
we're big
mean,
Tim Michigan fans.
think
But we're
He
about the
speaking
definitely,
facts
he
though.
definitely
numbers.
should
But we're
be in the Hall of Fame for
but we're
sure.
speaking facts though. He has a two no hitters on his resume.
I actually think he has more than that. Hold on, let me bring up.
Well, I know for two for sure against the Padres. He did it against the Padres twice, but it could be more. But I know for sure the Padres. This is where we need the almanac on here right now.
I'm
How
sure he'll get on as soon
many
as
rings
Corey
does he
stops
have?
talking.
Oh yeah, he has previous obligations with Corey A. Smith. Yeah,
What are you saying, EJ?
How many rings does he have?
all of them,
There's three.
all three, all the ones. See, yep,
By
and it's
by
both
US
against the Padres.
by
Both against the
USA
Padres.
Today. USA Today says there's very little chance he'll ever earn the necessary support for Cooperstown enshrinement.
Bullshit.
Why?
Look at his numbers. He's a three-time champion. He's a Cy Young Award winner. That's saying that Buster Posey won't make it then.
I
If that right there, that
I
could
don't
be
know
my
how
bias
you
as a
can
Giants fan.
win.
But
I
I don't
don't
know
know
how
how
Tim
you can
Lincecum is
win
not
back
getting
to
it.
back Cy Youngs, lead the league in strikeouts, be a World Series MVP, 3-time World Series champion, and not be even close to considered. I don't understand that. That's fucking weird to me.
Yeah.
You have players who haven't won Cy Youngs, in there. You got players who don't have the numbers that he put up in there. Consecutive Cy Youngs in 2008 and 2009, becoming the first MLB pitcher to win the award in his first two full seasons. In his first two full seasons as a pitcher. The first. Back-to-back
Pause.
Cy Youngs. 4 consecutive All-Star games. No hitters in 2013, 2014. That, like, how... I mean, Posey will definitely be a
I mean,
100%.
if they don't put Posey in there, then it's a travesty.
Yeah. Joe Mount. See, this is
Why?
the
Why
type.
haven't they put Tim in there? And how many years has it been since his retirement?
Well, Tim should be up for Hall of Fame.
He's already been snubbed.
Yeah, there it is.
Now, first ballot?
For Posey, I can see that.
No, for Timmy.
No.
But
No,
I
he
really
should
want
get
to
in,
know.
but I don't think first ballot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like first ballot, maybe not. But
No, but he's earned enough to get in,
100%.
or I should say he's done enough to get in. That's what the proper way I should say.
Let's see.
Just off the numbers
All
you
right,
just said
so
right there. Right
I'm
there.
gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna list off his awards right now. Golden Spikes Award by USA Baseball in '06. Cy Young Award winner in 2008. An Outstanding Pitcher of the Year. Players Choice. Starting Pitcher of the Year. Sporting News Pitcher of the Year. Clutch Performer of the Month. Clutch Performer of the Year. Cy Young Award 2009. MLB Pitcher of the Month. Player of the Week. Babe Ruth Award. Sporting News Pitcher of the Year, MLB Player of the Week, All Stars, World Series championships, World Series MVP, uh, strikeout leader. What the fuck else do you need? From the span of 2008 to 2014, there was no pitcher on the planet better than Tim Lincecum.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I understand people might make the argument, well, you had a steep decline, this, and that. It's like, well, one thing that pitching style that he had, that was probably what became his undoing.
Nope, 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 nope. I'm gonna tell you right here. What messed up Tim Lincecum? The Giants told him to stop smoking weed. That was it right there. The moment Timmy stopped smoking weed, his pitching declined. And my brother, my co-host, will agree with me with what I just said. When the Giants told him to manage his weed, it was like, what? The man is out there playing good baseball. Don't do that.
You okay, look, I need to you cannot tell me that weed is a performance enhancing drug.
No, I was not saying it was enhancing. I'm just saying it just altered the way that he, went about his way. I'm not solely saying that it was the whole purpose. I'm just saying that it had a little something to do with it.
I'm really saying, like, in general, like for sports, how they frowned upon it for so long, the suspensions and everything. I mean, the NBA was kind of the first to like stop doing it, but I mean, obviously, players have been doing it forever.
Yeah.
So I never understood. If anything, it was more of a healing thing.
Yes.
It wasn't
He was
anything that
focused.
helped
I
the
he was
focus
focused.
really, if anything.
I tell you, he was focused.
Really, if anything, the focus and the just
Bam!
dive
I'm on the.
into
You put that glove where I need to throw the ball. Bam! I'm on it.
everything just slows down.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
stress of the moment doesn't get to you. You're
Mm-hmm.
calm. You're just
Mm-hmm.
all right. I'm ready to play. I'm ready
Mm-hmm.
to go. Like if y'all have, yeah, I'm okay. Look, I should also put a disclaimer here. Uh, people who have been watching this show for a long period of time know what we do on this show. This is not anything new. We do have a respect for guests. We do have a respect for everybody, but we do know that and understand that at some point there may be a child or two considered under the age that sees us doing this and be like, "Oh, you can't influence the kid." We have this channel set for 18 and above for that reason specifically, and the cussing and everything else like that. But I mean, there's YouTube guidelines that we got to go by. But because we do what we do, it is 18 and over. If your kid under 18 is watching this, that's because you, parent, did not put the parental controls that necessary to prevent your child from witnessing said consumption. But with all the guests that we have ever had, we have had high school athletes, we have had professional athletes, we have had collegiate athletes on this show. Every single one of them, we do understand what it is that they do and the eyes that are upon them. When we are on, especially with the high school athletes, you think we're
Yes.
that stupid to be smoking when the high school athletes are on the show? You guys have watched what we do. We have never, not once, have ever had a active coach
Mhm.
or an active player, collegiate, high school, professional, or otherwise, where we are smoking on the show. Now, the only way we are ever doing that with a coach or player that's in college or above is if we have had all the consent in the world to do so, and or said person is doing it themselves.
Exactly.
So that's their own decision. That's on them. Everybody on this show is free to be who they want and can be. We're not here to tell anybody, oh, you have
What
to
not
be
to
this.
do.
It's like we're here to shoot the shit. We're here to have fun. We're here to learn about everything, learn about people, make them comfortable in their experience of talking to us, and make them want to be able to come back to talk some more shit because it's fun.
It is.
It's a good time to be able to, go on a show and not have to worry about being the robot. All of my answers need to be. I mean, we've had plenty of people who have said plenty of shit on this show. That hasn't changed. That never will change. That's always going to be a thing on this show. Just flat out, plain and simple. We
Unless we're
know
getting
it.
paid to
We know
be not this way.
we know what this show is. We know what we're aiming for, and we know it's okay, and we know it's good because we've gotten pretty damn far with with the organic growth that we've had to do. Because oh Lord, have I been tempted to just buy the followers and say fuck it. We have organically grown this bitch, which is a whole hell of a lot more than some people can say. So, and where we're going, the people we're talking to, the things that we're getting ready to do, that all happened organically. So for me, that feels a whole hell of a lot better of an accomplishment rather than just being bought. What we got here, what we developed here, that took blood, fucking sweat, and tears to get that shit going. That took a full on family and community to get together and be able to help each other out and be able to, produce experiences to show people and have a good time in the process of doing it.
Well, I know my cousin can back me up when I say this because he probably didn't heard it. Pretty sure you didn't heard this too, JP. It takes a village.
Oh yeah,
It takes
Mm-hmm.
a village.
that's how
And
things will get better.
exactly. And we come from a big family background and we got big family values. And one thing that I know about my family is we got each other's backs. And
Oh yeah.
E-
Mm-hmm.
EJ has been blessed. Like I said, when we talk on the show and talk about the JAFFOs, we always say that young man has been taking care of us. A lot of stuff we have, he has helped us out as long as with my son. So it takes a village. So
Yep.
I love how we all growing this together instead of, like you said, being paid to get the stuff. I like to earn. I like to earn everything that I do.
Yeah.
Not
I,
I don't want a handout. And I appreciate anybody that helps me
like it's
in the
been tough.
process.
Like I'd be lying if I said there weren't points in time where it was just like there's all this other stuff because life happens and you got to worry about other shit, especially if you're not really making anything financially from it. It's hard to stick with something like that. But because, again, the relationships we've been able to develop, the things that we've been able to do, the championship games, the talking with everybody that we've been able to talk to, like this shit's been fun. So it's like even if we don't make anything financially, we're gaining experiences in a lot of shit. To where, we can use what we've learned to better ourselves elsewhere. Like with EJ, good Lord. I don't know if any of you guys realize what this kid is just. There's a reason why we say prodigy. He's fucking moving. He's making big time moves.
Hey, I literally had my first experience in the snow, like driving through it and everything, on my way to go work a football game. Like it was crazy.
Didn't like it, did you?
It was so crazy.
There's a hell of a view, though.
Oh, yes, it's beautiful, but I never, ever want to drive in the snow. Never. No, I have no desire.
Yeah,
hey, here he comes.
Hey,
There he
It
is.
wasn't.
Ladies and gentlemen, my brother, the co-host.
You finally got Corey to stop talking?
Something like that. But he can go on and on for days, as we all know.
Yep.
He probably still is talking.
Well, he's probably talking to his kids now, probably telling them to go to bed. But who knows?
Welcome, brother. How you doing?
Welcome, Dub. Welcome.
Cousin Doug.
I was fine until I saw that BS news late last night before I went to bed.
What's that? What we got?
What was the news thing?
Talking about a certain someone that decided to go join the enemy.
He's gonna suck there anyway.
Oh, Blake Snell.
Yeah, we're talking about Snake Snell. Yeah, Snake Snell.
He gonna walk. He gonna walk up to the mountain. He gonna walk up to the mountain and pull something. Don't worry about it, man. It's
I don't know about injury. He's just gonna suck. Like, I mean, I get it. I get he's a good pitcher. I get there's a lot of hype and everything around him.
Here's what irritates me, and I said this earlier. I said, okay, so he was the one asset that you had to possibly you get some prospects from. Doesn't matter if it's even low tier prospects, you can get something for him, and you didn't. Again, that's on Farhan, not on Posey. So we're not gonna get on Posey about that. Posey right now is trying to put together his army. He's trying to put together his men.
He's going to too. He's creating his generals. He's getting every. Buster Posey's chessboard is looking pretty fucking impressive right now.
I agree. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
He's trying to go back to the basics and trying to go back to basically guys that have a scouting background, like Bobby Evans.
Guess what?
Dub,
this is the thing.
Go ahead.
This is the thing that we're some of us is not remembering. Who was his coach? The manager winning those World Series? Bruce fucking Bochy.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't think that he didn't gather nothing by watching Bochy?
Of course.
And how that organization was ran? So
that, and on top of that, Posey, is going to be a player's guy. He understands the psycho. When you're a catcher, you need to understand the psychology of the game.
That's why they make good coaches.
The catcher, in a way,
he's the quarterback.
Is the quarterback? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know people give the attention to the first baseman, the shortstop, all the sexy positions. I understand that, but the catcher is the real gritty, like the dirty.
Who's calling
work.
the game?
Yeah. They're the ones who were setting everything in motion.
Yep.
Exactly. He's the one that sets the deep. See, okay, here's the thing.
How many no-hitters has Buster Posey caught?
I want to say
two for sure.
Two for sure.
Matt Cain.
No, three.
He
Matt
caught
Cain's
Matt
Matt
perfect
Cain got a
game.
perfect game. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
first Lincecum no hitter, because the second
yeah.
one Sanchez caught it,
Oh, it was
and
saying okay.
because Posey played first base, and
That's
Chris
right.
Heston when he threw the no hitter against the Mets back in 2015. So he's caught 3.
3.
It's called 3
But
no hitters.
and on top of that, though, JP, look at the egos with pitchers that he had to go through with and deal with, especially through our World Series runs.
But the thing with Posey was he was that guy, that captain in the locker room, that it didn't matter what fucking ego you had. You knew that's the guy. That and he backed it up with his play.
Well, here's the thing. He now now back in our days when me and Mizzle were kids. Obviously, back in the days, Will Clark was leader, but Will Clark was very vocal. Um,
Yeah.
Barry Bonds was not vocal. His play
No.
dictate how he led.
Yes.
Same thing with Posey. Posey led by example. He didn't
Right.
have to speak much. It's just
Mm-hmm.
okay. Watch what 28 does, and go from there. And that's pretty much what you had. It is as steady as she goes, and that's just how leadership goes.
Consistency.
Yeah.
I mean, I just love how him and Matt Bum's relationship. That was just tremendous.
The way he and I was telling Mizzle Dub, and I know you can probably agree with this too. The way I'm seeing Buster kind of setting this up is going back to how it was during the World Series time, because yes, they had a great major league team, but they had one of the best, if not the best, farm system in all of baseball.
Oh,
Well,
Dub knows about the farm.
you have to get that going. You
Yeah.
have to, because again, I mean, you go. I mean, recently hung up the spikes.
We can
Joe
get the
Panic.
super dope beat
Um,
maker to
That's
make a beat
crazy.
with Mizzle's cuts in, or with Dub's cut in and outs with his McDonald's, and that's going to be the name of the song, McDonald's Wi-Fi. That's what it's going to be
I'm
called.
not.
It's
I'm
gonna
not
have,
even at. I'm not
Hey,
at home. I'm not at home.
that'd
I'm
be
in my
wild.
car. I'm going on a
No,
run real quick.
or
we
McDonald's
was just
Connection,
doing
either one.
we were just doing something like that. But I love how you said.
Oh,
But
but you
the
were.
thing is,
Go ahead, Dub.
Sorry.
he brought again team when that team together before he became the GM. So it's stuff like that. And Madison Bumgarner as a divisor. Don't think he won't bring Crawford now on as an advisor. Don't think he'll bring in Vogelsong as. Here's the thing. Here's what people don't understand. Buster Posey is bringing back the San Francisco Giants way of doing things, which has become a lost art under this 6-year black cloud of Farhan Zaidi.
The
That's what
Was the
plan.
people don't.
bullshit Dodger
The
way?
fucking plan.
Which was the bullshit Dodger way? That's what that shit was when Zahidi was here.
He didn't even do it the Dodger way because we didn't fucking pay for nobody. Like we didn't break the bank on fucking nobody.
But see, here's the
Well,
thing. When all those championships were happening, they hardly broke the bank. It was
The the
he,
the
homegrown
farm. It
talent
was
is
the
what got
farm
us
that
there.
won us the World Series. It was the farm and
it
a
was
couple of free
it,
agencies.
it was the
or a trade
it
or
was
two.
the farm. It was the farm, but trading for the right guys. And even though he
Hunter
got popped for
Pence.
steroids, Melky Cabrera kept the fort
Man.
together until Hunter Pence got traded to the
Man.
Giants. And that's what
Exactly.
people don't forget. Melky Cabrera was the reason why the Giants were above water in 2012 until Pence got there. People
Tell
keep
him,
forgetting
Dub.
that.
That didn't shit. Tell him.
And it breaks my heart because we only got to see the Pagan Pence Cabrera outfield for one game, and it was magical. And who knows what could have happened if they could have stuck together if Melky didn't get popped for the PEDs. But here's the thing. Okay, so people want to throw shade because the Giants re-signed Yaz for a 1-year deal. But here's the thing. Yaz knows the Giants way. Yaz is a big presence in that clubhouse, and he's
But are we
steady. And
over
plus,
it? But are we over his injuries and him not completing the
well,
season?
again, now again, I'm not going to pencil him in as an everyday player. Now, if either Encarnacion or Matos can get right in spring training and show what they're
Please do.
capable of, Yaz
Please do.
Yaz can be that pinch hitter every other day starter or give a rest or give a player a rest every now and then. I'm not penciling Yaz to be the everyday starter because there are some outfield prospects out there. But also the next young prodigy that's out there in the farm system, Bryce Eldridge. He's going to be the key to everything because the young man has been raking ever since he got put into small ball to low A ball to single A ball in San Jose, to double A in Richmond, and the little thing that he had in Sacramento. If he breaks in spring training, he will make the opening day roster in 2025. Now, with that said, um, I know the Giants have been linked to Ha-Seong Kim, the free agent shortstop, previously the Padres, and Willie Adames from the Brewers. If you can get one of those guys to tag team with Chapman on the left side of the infield and try to figure out who your second baseman is, and like I said, Eldridge is the first baseman of the future. That we know for sure. Whenever he gets that call up, he's going to be rocking that corner for a long time, just like Brandon Bell did for damn near a decade. So we know that.
Okay. Yep.
It's it's can Luis Matos get back to his form? Because people forget when Matos came back up early this past season, the man was National League Player of the Week. The man raked, and something happened. Something happened to his confidence. If he can get his confidence back, and with the way he's been swinging in winter ball in the DR, it seems he might be well back on his way. And the same with Encarnacion, because realistically, the outfielding free agents is really not that sexy. It's not. Now, I will say this: if I'm Posey, screw going after Juan Soto. Give me Vlad Jr., please.
Oh,
Is he out there?
Vlad Jr. is a free agent. Yes, he is.
bro, you put Vlad. Don't know. Yes,
In,
give me,
in
give
San
it,
Francisco?
give it. Yes.
Oh, you
yes.
talk about splash
Yes.
hits left and right.
Oh, give it to me.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you one thing.
Give
Let
me
me tell you one.
Vladdy.
Let me tell you one thing.
Are you bringing him to be a DH?
Yeah.
Ooh.
If Eldridge is not ready yet, I can put Vlad at first base.
Yep.
He can.
Yeah.
Yep.
He can
He's good at first base.
He can split
Yeah.
being the
But
DH
then when
and
Eldridge is ready,
first
you
base.
could just put Vladdy Jr. there
Oh,
at
yeah.
DH and just fucking basically
Now,
Big
Swing
Poppy
away.
and then do it like his father
Swing
did.
away. Swing at
Just
everything.
swing for the
Now,
fucking
I'm
water. Go hit
now
the water.
I'm gonna tell you a story. Oh, if Vlad comes to third and king, Vlad will join Elliot Ramos as the second right hitter guy to find McCovey Cove. Book that right here at 7:47 p.m. on November the 27th, 2024. If Vlad somehow gets the third and king, he will be the second right-handed hitter to hit one in the pond.
And it will be multiple.
You see that? You see that big fucking glove out there? Yeah, put one into that. You see Triple's alley? Yeah, go over that. I want to see you hit that trolley right there. I want to see you do all
He
of that
probably
to make
could.
it exciting.
He
I know.
probably
I
could.
guarantee that he could.
He will
That kid
tattoo
is
that
fucking.
whole stadium.
Vlad Jr. is he is going at the end of his career have a better resume than his father.
That's tough because Vlad is a former
and
Senior's a former MVP.
I get it.
Senior's an MVP.
I understand it. But he's so young and so good.
Yeah.
That there is nothing about his play and the way he goes about the game. He's like his father. The swing, everything. It's his dad. And the way he goes about the game, the way he has fun, the way he's He takes it seriously.
But his power swing is more compact than his dad's.
And that's what I'm saying. Like he's able to get bat on ball a whole hell of a lot more. And I think if you put him in a Giants uniform, that'd be like basically Posey's first real big move. You know how attractive the Giants are going to become to everybody around the league just because of Vladdy Jr.
Well, like I said, I've said this many times on our show. I said, here's one thing Posey will do. He will make free agents think about it. He will make them think about it because, again, you have a 3-time World Series champion, bona fide Hall of Famer.
Flash those rings in front of him.
that can basically show you why this is a great city and a great fan base to play for, which it is. Okay.
Oh, it's a top-notch, beautiful stadium.
Yeah, the Giants
the
are a
scenery and
cornerstone
everything in the stadium
The Giants are a cornerstone franchise in Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
People forget that.
100%.
Giants, Red Sox, Yankees, Cubs, Dodgers, Reds. Those are cornerstone franchises. They've been there since the 1800s. Okay, Giants, and people don't know this. The Giants still have the most wins in Major League Baseball history, which is like over 11,000, if I'm not mistaken. So this is a cornerstone franchise.
This is why we have the encyclopedia.
Right. Which JP baseball season we got to go to Third and King?
No, 100%. I haven't been there. I haven't been doing really any pro games, whether it's the Niners, whether it's the Giants, whether it's been anybody. I haven't had
just catch one.
Anyway.
I just love to catch maybe 1 to 2 a year.
I gotta look at the schedule, see who's coming, because I know my dad would love to catch a few games too.
Well, tell your dad this. April 26th is Brandon Crawford Day at the ballpark. Just announced by the Giants today.
What day?
April 26th?
April 26th, the Giants will be honoring Brandon Michael Crawford.
That's somebody's birthday.
Are they going to retire?
No, that's the day after. That's the day after my birthday.
Okay. See. Okay. Okay. See, I'm gonna say I knew it was somebody, but I think it's somebody else's birthday.
And Jaleesa's birthday the day before.
See. Okay. All this damn family.
Are they going to retire his number?
They should. Number 35 should never ever be worn again in San Francisco Giants history. And plus, there has been a lot of great.
I'll say the same thing about 2-8.
And that's been a lot of great lineage that have worn that number from Chris Spire to Rich Aurelia to now Brandon Crawford.
That's true. There's a kind of a legacy behind the number. You cement it with Crawford.
Yeah.
The World Series wins and everything, that kind of puts everything into perspective there.
Yeah.
Agreed.
28.
I mean, there's
need to join 25, 24.
Yeah.
Up there in the
22, 27, 30.
Yeah. Yep. You gotta
just
do
like
it.
number 40 needs to be retired.
No, definitely. Matt Bum.
Like right now.
Wait, the moment Matt Bum walked out in Kansas City, that's when his jersey should have been retired.
They're gonna build a statue of that man one day.
It should be already be in the works right now.
Like they have they have a total of what, 4 statues around?
Let's see,
They
McCovey, Marshall,
they got
Cepeda, and
McCovey.
Mays.
Yep,
That's
they got
4.
4. They'll add another 4 easily. They got enough room.
Well, yeah,
Plenty of room.
22 and 25 need theirs first. Talking about talking about Nuschler and Barry Lamar. Then you can add Timothy Leroy and Gerald Dempsey to the next.
Matt Cain.
Does Matt Cain get a statue at I call it Pac Bell Park. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, it's always gonna
Well,
be the big phone booth.
it's
That's why we call it the big
it's
phone
the
booth.
big phone booth. It's the big phone.
Yeah, it's the big phone booth. No matter how
Leave
you
it
look at it.
to San Francisco teams. We got Gene Stadium and Phone Booth Stadium. It's like, God damn it. You seem to get
And
the
the Chase
names
Center's
right.
the big ATM.
Wait.
Exactly.
Why do y'all call it? Why do y'all call it the phone booth?
Because their
Well,
name
for
has
the
always
longest
been
time, it
dealt with
was
a phone
named after a
company.
phone company. Yeah.
Pacific Bell.
So
It
for
was
the
Pacific
first,
Bell.
then SBC,
Yep.
then for the
Phone company.
championship years, AT&T,
Phone company.
and just
Or whatever.
recently they changed it to Oracle. But us baseball purists, like, it was a phone booth. Damn it, you're the big phone booth. That's what it is.
You were
That's
Pac
what
Bell
it is.
Park for years.
Yes. Okay. I don't give a damn that Candlestick was called 3Com or Munster Park. Bitch, you're
No,
Candlestick Park.
3Com.
That's just what
I mean,
this is what it
yeah,
is.
yeah, all day.
When it became that
Okay.
kind of scared me because, like, I'm not gonna lie, I was playing Madden one year, and you can kind of like change the sponsors and the field and all this at that time. And I saw it. It's like, oh, I can gain this much money if I named it Monster Park. Fuck it. A year later,
Okay.
welcome to
Just like
Monster Park. I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this. No.
okay, just like
That's
it ain't
not.
no
No.
it's it's just like it's not no O.co, it's not McAfee, it's not networks, it's the
Oakland,
Oakland Alameda County
Alameda,
Coliseum.
Naval. Damn right. That's all I know. Or
There's
for
different
short,
names.
the Coliseum. That's it.
Yeah, the
That's
Coliseum.
what I grew up knowing. Coliseum.
That's it.
I mean, I knew all the other names, but it was always
That
a
is
Coliseum.
one of those that's gonna go down, and you already know that there's going to be some sort of Netflix documentary somewhere on the downfall of professional sports in Oakland. It is going to be absolutely insane because the Coliseum, given all of the memories, we'll say, that were put there in both baseball and football.
Basketball.
And basketball for that
And
matter.
they had basketball at the Coliseum?
The Warriors won 2
The arena.
championships there.
3.
No,
Excuse me, 3. Yeah,
right.
they
So
won 3
that
and
was
one in San Francisco.
Oracle Arena. I'm saying like the Coliseum
Oracle.
itself.
The
Just
whole
that
plot
whole-
was called the
Just
the
that
whole
whole
plot was called the
complex.
Coliseum.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
complex.
the whole
The
complex
whole
was called the
complex.
Coliseum. Yeah, it was called the Coliseum. For us historians, that whole complex. I mean,
Yeah.
whatever the A's called their state, their whatever, it was still it was a Coliseum. That's what that was.
Because all three sports were in the same parking lot.
Exactly,
Mm-hmm.
the Coliseum.
Yeah, I know it as a Coliseum.
See?
And
Well, I'm not a Raiders
and
fan, or was I an A's fan or anything, so I leave it to me to not really pick it up yet. But now I know.
here's
Now I know.
here's what's
It's okay.
and here's what's amazing. Bill King, who I think is the greatest radio play-by-play man to ever live,
I'm not gonna
did
argue that.
all 3 teams simultaneously at the same fucking time in the early 80s. That's fucking insane.
What?
Yes.
I gotta look
Football,
that up.
basketball, and baseball.
Bill King, when the Raiders, A's, and the Raiders were still in Oakland, and this is like the early 80s, Bill King was the radio voice for all 3. How?
How is that? Like in person, or like how was that accomplished?
I don't
They
know,
all play
but
different.
Bill.
Yeah, I mean, did they
You
ever
say
have games at the same time?
simultaneously. That tells me he's calling all 3 games at the same time, which is
Oh,
like,
I don't think
is he doing that in
that would
person,
be
or like what is
crazy.
he? What is he? Is this like a red zone situation where he's
At the
going
same
back and
time
forth
would be
calling it,
crazy.
or what
No,
is how?
it's he was employed by all 3 teams.
Okay,
Now,
so it wasn't at the
obviously,
same time then.
no. Well, I mean, okay, during the same season. But what I'm saying is, okay, like if he's doing the Raiders, somebody else will be
Hmm.
doing the Warriors game if the Warriors had a game on Sunday, or the same
Okay.
thing if
Hmm.
the A's had a game on Sunday. But Monday through Friday, if the
Okay.
Warriors had a game,
Now we're
it's the word you
clarified.
used. It was a word when you say simultaneously. That means that he was calling all three teams at one time.
okay,
That's what. That's
I
what
got. That's fine.
what I meant
I get
what
it
I
now.
meant
I get what
was what I meant was he was employed by all three teams during this at the same time.
got
So
it.
my bad for not
He
verifying or
said
clarifying
calling
that
all
correctly.
three teams simultaneously. I was like,
No.
hold on. What kind of circus act show, like, what was that production? Holy shit, I would have loved to have seen where we can find that. He'd sound like an auctioneer calling all
No.
three games.
Well, no, I mean,
Going for the 3-pointer home run.
I
so.
I'll just say like this: Bill King and Greg Papa spent the most time ever in that broadcast booth at that stadium, without question.
Every
Of all,
time I hear Papa calling a Niner game, I still hear when he goes like touchdown and he goes San Francisco. I hear him and I go, I still hear the Raiders in there. I still hear it.
well,
San Francisco
he is a Bay
doesn't.
Area.
Not
He
gonna lie, I do
he is a
too.
Bay
I'm
Area
not gonna lie, I
staple.
do too.
I was like, I still
It,
hear that. I'm just kind of like, and
well,
you don't even call. You don't say 49ers. You say fucking San Francisco. It's like you don't even. It doesn't even have that same flair as it did when it was with the Raiders.
I mean, he spent a lot of his
He's
years
great. I'm
in
just saying.
Oakland, and the fact is that basically Mark Davis kicked us to the curb because I mean, as we know, he was very close with Al. Um, he even helped Al wrote a book. So I mean, I mean, he wasn't against being working in Vegas, but it was just as you said, he just didn't fit the team no more. And of course, Bob Sargent, who was the head of broadcasting for the 49ers, hired him because, I mean, Papa wasn't working because he just got kicked to the curb by NBC Sports to no longer do Giants pregame, and the same with Warriors pregame. So, I mean, Papa likes to work, so there you go. And him and Tim Ryan do a fantastic job on KMBR. The only time I listen to KMBR now is when there's just live games because after you kick Tom Tolbert to the curb, I'm done with you, KMBR. Screw you. I mean,
Why did they
first
do that? And Lund.
because they're cutting costs for whatever reason. They're being cheap fucks. Like I said, you
That
had
was
me
one
out.
of their flagship programs. Why would you?
You had me out the door when you broke up Murph and Mac. You messed up my
That
you,
pissed me off.
you messed up my morning commute to work. You messed
Yeah,
that up.
that
So so
definitely pissed me off.
so now, like I said, the only thing I still had on was Tom Tolbert because Tom Tolbert was a staple there, of course, with the legend Ralph Barbieri, the late great Ralph Barbieri, rest in peace, who was a KBR staple for years. And then now you tell Tom Tolbert to get out, so it's like, okay, well, why should I listen to you? You're no longer the sports leader. You're just now the station.
All so where is Tolbert and Lund going anywhere else? Are they going to get picked
Uh,
up anywhere else?
I don't know. Well, I mean, they can
I
do
would
the.
assume so.
I mean, they can do the Damon Bruce route and get their own YouTube channel.
Mm,
I mean, that's what Damon Bruce has done.
they'd make good money out of that.
Absolutely, they would.
Run their own like podcast or something like that off of YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
They'd have a good program.
Mm-hmm.
Make it their
Absolutely,
own
they
and
would.
everything too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think that's what Murph and Mac should have probably done too. Unless they did, and I haven't found out where to find it.
I don't know.
But I
But
mean, Giants definitely need a lot of, and I agree. You know, Passing on Soto was probably the better call because there's a lot of other options that you can go with, especially when you're still trying to. You got to basically build from the ground up, like redo the entire foundation of the club.
Mm-hmm.
So, what Posey's doing, I like it. I like what he's doing. It's giving me hope for the future. Now, like people need to be patient. That's for
Mm-hmm.
goddamn sure. People
Mm-hmm.
can't expect, oh, we're gonna go to a World Series now that Buster is here. Like, no, that's definitely not the case. But if you have patience and you give it time, you will definitely be seeing the benefits that are coming with what Buster Posey is trying to build there in San Francisco. Um, Speaking of San Francisco, I just saw something right now. B Rabbit said we put ourselves in a tough bind. Yeah.
You don't say.
Yeah.
You don't say. You don't say, Kyle.
Look. The more it goes on, the more I continue to go with wash the fucking season. Try and position yourself for a good draft. Let all of your guys heal. Take your superstars out. Let everybody heal up. And try and go for a run next year. Try and get a good high draft pick as high as you possibly can. If you can get into the top 10, even better. But you should be aiming for top 15 at the most right now.
Please address the offensive line. Please. Please.
Dub,
Please.
I can't even begin to tell you how much I've been trying to yell that from the fucking ceiling.
Okay, now I'll say this: Dominic Pooney was a start because Dominic Pooney has been outstanding this season,
and he is going to be that for the rest of his career. But we need to build around that.
Oh yeah, no, we need. Okay, I definitely would bring back Aaron Banks because Aaron Banks has been good once he's finally been able to get on the field. Because I was very high on him when he was at Notre Dame. I definitely would bring him back. I definitely would draft Trent's replacement because Trent maybe has a year or two left. I definitely would draft his replacement, and by all means, please draft a right tackle and get Colton McKivitz the fuck out, please, please and thank you. I've seen all I need to see of Colton McKivitz. Enough's enough.
I've been Ms. Dub, you guys have been hearing my show. You guys have been hearing what we've been doing. You guys have been hearing everything that we've been talking about here, everything that I have been saying about this team. What is the one thing that I have been frustrated about the most the entire time?
Right tackle.
Colton McKivitz.
For 3 years, I have said the right tackle spot has been the liability that has been fucking us the entire time. The right side of the line has literally been penetrating us the entire time with our pants on.
Hey Dub, I think JP has come on the show and definitely has had that rant about the right side of the ball.
Oh, he has unleashed what we like to say passion, if you will.
Because I don't understand it. You have situations in the main one that I want to bring up and this is mostly coaching. Because the year Brock Purdy made his appearance,
correct,
as Mr. Irrelevant to get to the NFC Championship game, when he got hit, that came from the right side of the line. Now,
a backup tight end.
I do that.
A backup tight end.
I wanted to get to that. You put a backup tight end to block one-on-one.
Hassan Reddick. Hassan Reddick.
Of all people. Of all people. Of all people.
Who had led the league in sacks that year.
Yes. Yes.
This tells me one of two things. One,
What an idiot coach.
fuck you, Kyle. Two, you had more faith in a backup tight end to block Hassan Reddick than you did your right fucking tackle.
And it was the wrong backup. It wasn't even it. It was, and I forgot his freaking name. He's
Doesn't
not. He's
matter.
not. He's
Doesn't
He's
not
matter.
on the team no more.
He's not important.
Doesn't matter. If it's one of those situations where motherfucker didn't grab his helmet and he just missed his opportunity, fuck him. He didn't deserve to be there anyway. Missed opportunity. You're done. Doesn't matter anyway. But that entire year, the right side of the line, that's the reason why we got to Brock Purdy in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Is because we went through two other quarterbacks to get there.
Oh,
The right side of the line had us
Spencer
fucked.
Burford. Spencer Buford, no.
Spencer Buford.
No.
I just the
No.
fact that hasn't been addressed just goes to show maybe he never will evolve into Eminem and finally take down Papa Doc. He's just gonna be in the bathroom puking up mom's fucking spaghetti all goddamn time. He's going to sit there on stage, look out into the distance, and choke it all away.
And here's the one alert that pissed me off today that just made me even more infuriated. So I get an alert that says, Chiefs Andy Reid will rotate and utilize Isaiah Pacheco and Kareem Hunt because Isaiah Pacheco's coming off the injured list. And that just made me go thinking, well, shit, Kyle, you should have been doing that with Isaac Guerrero and Jordan Mason. Because Christian McCaffrey is not 100%. He's not healthy. He can't hit the hole.
What did I say? What did I say?
Sit him
on this show.
Sit him for the season. You said sit him. Sit him. Don't let him play. Let him get healthy.
EJ, take the may he rest and shit off loop. You only need to press it
Why you
once.
don't want it to loop?
Because it goes and then there's it's the repeat sign right next to the top of where the sounds and stuff are.
Because Miz will tell you 2 years ago I was saying, damn it, can Jordan Mason get some PT? Can Jordan Mason run the fucking football? Please.
But what and we say that, but even Kay had said it before, and it's even becoming more prevalent as time goes on.
Oh, I'm sure.
Runs them into the ground.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I want to run the tires completely off this bitch. I want to take every opportunity to make this horrible. We've got RG3. How do I shorten his career?
Isn't that what y'all the 49ers known for, running the ball?
We had Trey Lance. What did we do? 9 quarterback runs. Hurt. Dumbass. Stupid.
And what do you think he's going to do in Orchard Park with Christian McCaffrey? Because it's going to be snowing.
Just need what they need to do, and I know exactly how they're looking at it too, because the West is so open right now.
Mm-hmm.
They really think they have a shot, and that's where the delusion is popping in. Because Mr. B Rabbit, your delusion is leaking to the already delusional fucking fan base, and I'm talking about our own fan base here. Our fan base literally still thinks we have a shot to win the Super Bowl this year.
I'm sorry. I don't see anybody going into Ford Field and beating the Detroit Lions.
Mr. Perneda, are you serious?
Mizzle, you understand? Me and Dub we get pissed at our own fan base for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hold on. You talking to the number one person that dislikes your fan base on the
Oh,
let me be the first one to let you
know
know.
about your
I
fan.
still see people who
Let me be
swear
the first to
up
let you
and
know.
down, up and down. It's not Kyle's fault. It's they still have a chance. They're blaming this. They're blaming that. No,
Man,
look at reality for what it is.
you 49ers and
Look at.
Texas Longhorn fans, y'all got a boy. Y'all need some help. But I tell you, golly.
I guess I'm the anomaly in both fan bases.
Oh, boy, JP, my fault, man.
Yeah, no, fuck you. First of all, you knew what you were talking about. That's you don't need to apologize and kind of rub salt in the wound.
Hey, Dub, you see where the asshole this comes from? It just runs in the family. It's just in our DNA. We can't help it. It's just in our DNA.
Hey, y'all still gonna make it to a bowl game, though.
But see, here's
Toilet
my
bowl.
problem, because some people in our fan base have been crying about bring back Salah. Okay, here's what people don't understand. Here's what people don't understand. It doesn't matter if it's Salah, Wilkes, or D'Amico Ryans. All three of them were coordinators when this team blew 10-plus points leads in the playoff. What's been the common denominator?
10 points and 6 point something yards a carry.
No.
Thank you,
the
Mizzle.
common
bad.
No, not.
What'd you say?
What'd
you say, JP?
I said thank you, Mizzle.
No, not that. No, not that. What's been the ultimate common denominator?
We don't blitz.
No.
Defensive coordinators?
No. The common denominator has been the head coach.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%.
It's been B-Rabbit?
Correct.
B-Rabbit trying to take control of the situation at the wrong time.
That's been the common
time
denominator.
and time again.
It's been the head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, you were 7 minutes and 13 seconds from bringing number 6. You had Kermit the Frog confused all of the game. Then 3rd and 15 happens. Then you really want to put the hands of the game. James Richard Garoppolo, let's throw the ball. No, you jackass. You don't do that. Because you have not asked him to.
All of that. All of that. After the NFC Championship game where Raheem Mostert broke the NFC Championship record.
Ooh.
And in a press conference said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And what the fuck did you do?
I think I said that to my brother too. I'm like, bro, why you guys are not running the ball still? And as I just said, what JP?
You just got done telling everybody we are going to do what took us to the dance. And when you got to the dance, you shriveled up like a fucking phallic penis. Just absolutely mushroomed yourself in fucking side and disappeared. Nowhere to be found. And
what was it, Carrie? What were you guys averaging?
6'5".
Almost 5. Nope. There you go. There you go.
Here's what I said earlier.
6 in both Super Bowl situations.
Oh, well, wait, here's another question. And it's not has to do with B-Rabbit, but what was Frank Gore averaging in the Super Bowl against Baltimore?
Hold on.
Just trying to see if it's just a thing. But Frank Gore got you guys there.
Oh, do I need to say it, Missile?
Is it 6'5"? I got a yeet. It was six. So
That's why
okay,
I'm
now
telling you that number
so
lives rent free in my fucking head.
you took the words right
Because
out my
it's a
mouth. I was just gonna say because you've been. It's two things that I know that you've been ranting on. It's the 6'5" and the 10-point lead. Because the moment that you guys had that last 10-point lead, and I hit you with that text like, you was like, "Fuck you, Mizzle."
Like, oh, we got 10 points. Yeah, funny. Now, if this was playoff or Super Bowl situation, yes, I would say you shut the hell up and stop spreading bad juju. Around.
I'm
It
not
was a
trying to be Ricky
regular
Bobby.
game.
I'm not trying to be Ricky Bobby.
Regular game. It just didn't. Again, the it's a wash, and it's okay to admit that.
100%.
It's okay to go. You know what? The way things look right now, we are
Reset.
in no shape to make a deep run.
Reset.
None. So what happened?
Reset. No. What I mean is like for your team, reset.
Oh, reset. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
100%.
just reset.
There's no shame in that.
Nope.
Because again, the amount of injuries, the amount of just everything, the coaching's change and everything that needs to happen. There's so much shit in this organization that needs to go down. Just right now, at what? At 5-6, just wash it. Put all your backups in. Look at your rookies. See what you got. See what you can. Maybe what guys can be a part. Of this going forward. I think you might even bench Juwan Jennings.
Mm-mm.
Let him rest. I know he's been a beast. I know he's been an animal.
Hey, do y'all bench Debo Samuel and save him for a trade or something like
Um,
that?
yes.
Cut his ass. Cut his ass.
I,
Dub,
I
you
I'd
ready to
try
eat
and
that?
get
Hey,
I'd
Dub, you
try
ready to eat
and
that
get
money?
something for him first.
Y'all ready to eat that money?
If we
I
can
don't care.
trade him, if we can get rid of that contract in a trade and stuff like that, then do it.
I don't think you go get an organization to do what we did to the Jets with Devontae Adams. I don't see that happening.
Some team will be desperate enough. There always
With who?
is. There always is.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
that's
shoot, look at the Vikings. Hey.
They just went and got fucking Daniel Jones. For what?
that's what I don't understand either. That. Come on, Tar Heels. I didn't understand that one either.
That's why I said in the group chat. I'm glad you brought that up, EJ. That's why I said it in there.
5.79 yards. Good lord.
That's how much you were averaging in the Super Bowl against the Ravens.
That's how much Frank Gore was averaging by himself against the Ravens.
Right. Y'all were eating. And then your coach wants to decide to get down there in the goal line after Mr. 5.7 got you down there and wants to run the same fucking play with a quarterback that only had one read.
Like I said, that's when I was said, Alex Smith, get in there.
I'm sorry, JP. I didn't mean to open up an old wound. I was just
I mean, it ain't nothing I've never said before. So that was
it still hurts though.
literally first episode we ever did on this show. And by the way, I just want to point this out, and I looked it up. The 300th episode will be on the same day as our 5-year anniversary.
Wow.
What day does that fall on?
That would be February 14th on Valentine's Day
Holy shit.
of 2025.
What's the
I
week?
don't know.
Is that a weekday or a weekend?
That would be Friday.
On
a Friday.
You
Boy, I
words.
was gonna say, boy, I pray. Yeah, it gotta be a Friday. Well, I guess I'm going out late that night.
I think when the Super
I think
Bowl
I put in for that
returns,
day though.
I think when the Super Bowl returns to Santa Clara for Super Bowl 60, I think it's on Valentine's Day that year in 2026.
On a Sunday?
Yeah, Super Bowl Sunday will be on Valentine's Day
Well,
at
that's
Are you
gonna
Gene
be my
serious?
Stadium.
Valentine's. That might be my Valentine's Day gift to my wife. We're going to the Super Bowl.
That'd be a hell of a
Maybe
gift.
that means it's for me. But given that my given that my wife likes football, that would not be bad. She would not be mad.
It's something for both.
Boy, what if it's the Cowboys
Exactly.
and the Chiefs there?
Hey, Ricky Bobby.
You see what I'm dealing
Don't
with
say
now?
that. Don't ever do that again. Cousin, I love
Oh
you
my
with all
Thunder
gosh.
my
selection
soul.
Curry is outside.
Don't
Boy.
ever say that.
The Warriors
And
wouldn't
yeah,
be down if
it's
Curry was
looking. Hey, the Warriors are getting a little manhandle right now.
getting a little trounce.
What's the score?
Yeah. At halftime, they're losing. I know they lose by double digits, but let me get.
It is
Oh, brother.
62. It is 62 to 50. I don't know. Hold on.
I'm on ESPN right now.
62
Oh, they're
50.
losing by 12. They're down 12 at half. 62-50.
Okay.
Yikes.
Not bad because it could. The way they've been playing,
Yeah.
because I've been watching the game while we been doing the show. It
Could be
a
the
lot worse.
equivalent. It could be the equivalent of a 38-10 ass whooping.
Exactly.
Could be that kind of equivalent.
So it's not too bad.
I mean, but yeah, no. This team is just built for suffering. Fan base suffering is what that team is built for right now. Until people realize it, like I don't know how to help human beings. The more it
And
goes
you gotta
on,
love it.
the more it makes me want to believe that the asylums should be brought back. Like we need to start institutionalizing individuals for just absolute heinous thoughts.
Well,
Man, just lock them all up.
here's my thoughts.
Throw away the goddamn key.
Brock should not play on Sunday.
No.
Because if you, Jed York, and you, John Lynch, are saying this is your guy, this is your future, you don't need to wreck that future.
No.
Sit him for the rest of the year, and if it bees Brandon Allen and Josh Dobbs, then damn it bees Brandon Allen and Josh Dobbs.
Especially if it's his arm. If it's his arm, you don't want to overdo it.
Yeah, that's his moneymaker. That's his throwing shoulder.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to throw that out.
He needs that. Then, secondly, as much shit as I've given him this year because that time he has not shown up, Nicholas Jonathan Bosa, you need to sit down for the rest of the season because you don't know you have an oblique until you hurt it, and those take a while to heal up. So,
well, shouldn't it get to the point you should just do that every year because it's going to get to the point to where he's not going to be playing?
Well, yeah,
I think what they need to do is start essentially evolving with the times because
monitoring their play use.
Not so much.
After he flashed that MAGA hat.
Yeah. His luck hasn't been.
What a way to go out.
You went there, cuz.
His luck hasn't been.
we can no. We can go there because it just how ironic is it that ever since that happened, all of a sudden.
What a way to go out, huh?
Well, no, but here's the thing. Now, and this is
I love you and hate you at the same time right now, EJ.
And this is
I can't disagree. That's why I love you, but fuck you because you're making a good point.
Because here's the thing.
He's related to me.
Don't interrupt the interview to flash your support. And then when somebody asks you about it, you want to be a little punk beach and be like, I'm not going to answer right now. No. You have the balls to interrupt the interview. Why don't you answer the question and be a man? What's the problem? What's the problem, Nicholas Jonathan Bosa? You got paid.
His balls were firmly placed in Donnie T's purse.
Well, I don't know what's worse, the fact that he let a Sooner just manhandle him, because that's just embarrassing.
That see, got now I want to cut him. Now I want him off the team. With that type of shit, you can't do that and get handled by somebody from Oklahoma.
If we had our banner, we'd be putting up passion right now.
Yeah, we gotta send that to y'all.
I'm just. This is just. See, it's too much. It's a wash. I'm done. I'm done. There's nothing more I need to see. There's nothing more that I need to see in this season.
I want to
There's
see
no
Isaac
point in
Guerrero
trying.
I want to see Isaac Guerrero run the ball. That's what I want. Just let Isaac Guerrero run the ball. Let him
Well,
cook.
if you'd have set down Christian McCaffrey for the whole year, yeah, you would have got that. But
You
you're
can
not going
do
to see
that.
that.
They still can't. If they want to still kind of get him.
But what do I know? I don't know shit.
Is he going to do that?
No, he's
Doug,
not.
You put up that stat. Jordan Mason has not touched the ball since barely has touched the ball since Christian McCaffrey has come back. Am I correct?
Correct.
No other running back.
I think Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch need to sit down in a room, roll one up, light it up,
pass that
and
shit.
start passing it back and forth to get their shit together. Hotbox the fuck out of that room. I want that shit to be clouded up when you open that door walking out.
And just do that.
And if you haven't come up
Like
with
they
a
did that
solution,
blunt.
if you haven't come up with a solution by the time you are done with that blunt, roll another one, because you're not leaving that motherfucking room until you come up with some sort of solution to calm your ass down in shit situations. I don't know what it is that goes through your mind when it comes to key situations, when you are winning games. You have absolutely gone away from everything that has gotten you to where you are. All because of the pressure and all because you're labeled this fucking genius. You want to up everybody. You want to get cute with everything. You wanted to give Jimmy G all the glory because everybody was giving him shit the fact that he only threw the ball 9 fucking times when Mostert ran for the record. I'll show y'all I could be the quarterback guy that gets the quarterback the MVP. Not realizing you had Jimmy fucking Garoppolo. He is only good when the run game is good. Run the ball. Mostert was torching them. The defense was making Patrick Mahomes look pedestrian.
Yes, Lord.
Before the Bucks came in and absolutely ransacked Patrick Mahomes, the 49ers were doing the exact same fucking thing. It's no fun when the NBA watch a player go in the line every game when a player barely even touches him like that. It's really. Let me guess. Somebody flopped.
The
NBA
has been soft for a while.
The NBA, yeah. I mean, that's exactly why I kind of stopped watching until after All-Star break. The only shit that I see on my timeline right now is whether or not Bronny James is doing good in the G League. Spoiler alert, he's not.
Really? I haven't seen nothing about him.
Exactly.
Bronsexuals.
Bronsexuals
are all over it. Bronsexuals are all over it.
Oh God, the Bronsexuals.
He scored 4 points, had 1 assist, and 2
Bronny.
rebounds, and somebody said he cooked. And I was like, what? And this is in the G League. What?
This almost sounds like
he can't keep up in the G League and he cooked?
This damn near sounds like Beavis and BTS. Yes. What? What did you just say?
To just hear what cousin said, what makes the point even more relevant. He said he ain't heard nothing about it. Exactly, because he ain't doing nothing.
He hasn't done shit.
Don't lie to me, Beavis.
So he not hear nothing. He ain't done nothing. He's LeBron James' son, and that's about it.
That's where all of
and that sucks.
And everything comes from.
And I kind of want the young man to do good.
But his son Bryce visited Arizona.
Oh yeah, I just seen that. Mm-hmm.
Now, if he goes there, he will.
Now that's going somewhere.
He
that's
will get
going
better.
somewhere. Yeah, that's going somewhere.
He will get better because that program, oh baby.
Yes,
I have always said Bryce will be better. Like if either
we're gonna
one
see.
of
We're gonna
the
see if
sons,
they win state. We're gonna see.
If either one of the sons was gonna be the next Pops, it's gonna be Bryce.
Yeah, we're gonna see. If they go to state, I'm going to the G1C to see that game.
He's 6'6" right now.
Oh, dang, for real?
Yes. He's already taller than his brother, and he moves better than his brother. He passes better than his brother, and he's
he just ain't got no weight.
Well,
he's
but he got heart though. He do got heart.
Well, it's almost like LaMelo being the best ball out of the balls.
The younger brother just
never.
somehow,
LaMelo was never the best.
I mean, I'm sorry, LiAngelo. I'm sorry.
LiAngelo, yeah.
LiAngelo wasn't the best either.
No, LaMelo. What? It's LaMelo. LaMelo, the one for the Charlotte Hornets. He's the better one.
Okay.
No.
LaMelo.
No.
Yes, he is.
EJ, if you say Lonzo, I think you need to go take a break.
Who's the
I
better
seen
one,
him play in high school. I seen you. Are we talking about right now or in high school?
We're talking right now.
How everything turned
out.
out.
Okay, right now, yeah. Melo definitely better.
Mm-hmm. The brother that's playing in Charlotte is way better. Let's go, Hills.
Yeah, Melo.
Let's go.
Melo definitely
Come
better.
on now.
If we were talking about high school, oh no, Lonzo, bro. Woo. I got to see them play. And boy, how'd I tell you.
Tar Heels must be making a run in Maui.
Yeah, they're down one with 1 minute to go. They were just down double digits with like 5 minutes left in the game. They didn't cut it to the lead.
Well, Tom Izzo and Hubert Davis, that's always good. That's always a good chess match.
No, well, I miss Tom Izzo and Roy.
I know.
If Bryce gets a look in North Carolina or Duke, ooh.
I don't think he'll go though.
And there's only one reason why I think he would take it. For the one and done opportunity.
Yeah.
Those schools pop out one and dones like crazy. If
he get that one and done though?
Then he should go to Kentucky. Then he should go to.
If he goes to Arizona, that's like 4-year program. You need to go. Like you need to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Develop all 4 years while you're there.
We'll see how he does in high school. It'll be a good season for him. I can't wait to see it. Especially if he goes to the state championship, like I said, I'm going to the G1C. I'm going to watch that game, boy.
No, but sometimes Carolina can be a 4-year because RJ Davis came back.
No,
Cody
we
came
4 years, cousin. We some players come back to because they run deep in the tournament, and they're like, I'm gonna run it back. We have our program does put out a lot of 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, same with Gonzaga. Even though they took the elder day, great job by West Virginia, but Gonzaga the same way.
Boy, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Gonzaga doesn't have a football program, but they're part of the Pac-12.
UConn lost too.
UConn did.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Yes, they did. That was a wild game too.
They lost to Colorado, didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the Deion effect.
Hey, cousin, we got to go check out a Gonzaga St. Mary's game. You too, JP. I know you don't go out there, but I've been always dying to go see Gonzaga and St. Mary's out there up in Napa.
Moraga.
Moraga. Excuse me.
Wait, Gonzaga's gonna come out here?
They're part of the West Coast Conference.
St. Mary's is in Moraga.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
That's part of the West Coast Conference.
Oh, we definitely got to go check that out, boy.
No, yeah, no. The West Coast,
look, I didn't put cuz on something.
The West Coast Conference year in year out has some very good basketball games. Like
Just like I want to go, the Causeway Classic was pretty good over the weekend. Is what I
I
heard.
Hey,
think
y'all see UC Davis made it
basketball.
to the playoffs instead of and Sac State didn't.
Sac State.
well, Sac State was like 4-7, but Davis has a very good squad this year. They're like 10-2,
Yes,
I
they
think.
do.
Yeah, basketball wise, I think, and that's why kind of like the Sweet 16 and everything else, it kind of does everything the right way. The playoff bracket, how they do it, is the right way, having everybody with the tournament. Because basketball, I think to me, like, yeah, you have your powerhouses and you have your obvious ones, but
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot bigger chance of a upset than there would be in any other sport. Maybe baseball,
No,
but
the
basketball, I think for sure is more even.
the
That's why that
NCAA
two. That's why that 2 versus 15 match always in the NCAA tournament is always watchable.
that and the 5 and the 12 matchup.
And the 5 and the 12. Yeah, you stole my thunder. But that 2 seed versus that 15 seed always somehow turns out to be that.
I'm always looking at 1 in 16s too. I'm
Well,
looking for those
but it's
big
that.
flashes.
Yeah, but that's
The
the
big
rare ones though.
flashes early on are always nice because you know everybody's bracket is fucked.
Fuck. Yep.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But I mean it just goes to show just how good the mid majors are, because mid majors always make their runs in the tournament, and it just
Dayton
And
exactly.
is a
Andrew,
Dayton. You
no.
always go, if whoever runs up on Dayton, you better bring your good basketball shoes because they're always going to bring it.
Andrew, no. EJ, if you can pull it up.
Oh,
No,
about they're not going to win in the cold weather.
no. We even if they could, we don't want them to. Wash it. It's done. We're done. Let it go. Wave the white
I
flag.
don't think.
We gotta reset. We gotta regroup. We gotta pull everything back. We don't gotta worry about nothing no more.
Here's the
It's it.
sucky part, because since they are at the Sunday night game, and all intents and purposes looks like they're not going to get flexed out of that time slot. And unfortunately, and I hate to say this, a lot of it is going to depend on what happens if the Cardinals, Seahawks, and Rams do. Because, me personally, I wouldn't play Trent Williams. I wouldn't. I would sit him. But because the Cardinals are playing the Vikings, more than likely the Vikings are favored to win that game, and rightfully so.
I'm picking the Vikings.
I don't know who the Rams are playing. I don't know who Seattle's playing. But if all three of those teams lose, unfortunately, B-Rapid, is going to try to put all the chips on the table to try to win this game because they all fucking lost. That's the unfortunate thing. Because I'm with Josh. Because here's the thing. Even if you were to win the division, you probably have to play either the Vikings, who's going to be a wild card team, or maybe the Commanders, or maybe one of your division opponents.
Doug, do you want your team in the playoffs this year?
No, because here's the one thing that pisses me off, and I don't know why it just happens to be my team, but we go over the last 5 years. Only the Super Bowl hangover seems to affect us, because when the Chiefs lost Super Bowl 55 in 2020, what happened in 2021? They won the division, got to the AFC Championship game. The Bengals, 2021, lost Super Bowl 56. What do they do the season after? Won their division, got to the AFC Championship game. The Eagles, they lost the Super Bowl last season. Even though they struggled down the stretch, they still made the playoffs. Now, those teams can make the playoffs after the Super Bowl, but yet when it comes to my team and the team JP cheers for us, it has to be off-season drama, contract holdouts, and injuries.
Mizzle, you all right? What's going on?
I think Carolina just lost.
Had a clear-cut layup and blew it to put us up. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, a clear to the lane. Oh,
That looks like that sounds like Watson and his free touchdown pass he should have had last week, which should have gave him a 40 burger in Green Bay. That's what it sounds like.
yeah. If we'd have made that layup, we'd have had a better chance winning this game. It's a wrap. Oh, he's gonna feel sick.
Oh,
He's
the
gonna
pain.
feel sick.
Oh, the pain. The pain. The suffering.
You see, I don't worry about college basketball right now. March is where I pay attention more. That's where it starts getting real.
He only cares if they beat Duke during the regular season. That's it.
Yeah, you fucking right. And Duke took an L too, so that makes me happy.
What's going on with these power schools going down? What's going on? What's happening?
Well, Duke lost to a very good Kansas team last night. That was a very damn good game.
Yeah, Kansas is always good.
Yeah, they are.
Who do you? I mean, I know it's hella early, but who do you think in the finals this year?
God.
Kansas.
Jesus.
I know it's really early, super early.
Kansas will be there.
Or Final Four. Maybe not the finals. Final Four.
Kansas. Yeah, definitely Kansas.
I believe in Cooper Flag. He's the truth.
I can see. Fuck, dude. I can see. I can see Auburn getting there.
That's one of my picks. Auburn
Bruce
is
Pearl
good.
Bruce
Auburn
Pearl got that
is,
team.
People forget how good of a
shape.
coach Bruce. People forget how good of a coach Bruce Pearl is. Auburn has been knocking on the door the last few seasons. They've been right there.
What about there was a team that was kind of a Cinderella team this year. They were out of Pittsburgh. God damn it! They just signed a coach and everything too. Fuck! They were they were a 15 seed. I think they're the school started with an L or something like that. Fuck! I don't even remember. But they're somewhere out of Pittsburgh. It's like a private school, really small school.
Nice.
There to go, fellas.
Oh, looks like we got it.
Come on now. No, we tied it up with 4.9 seconds left.
Oh, free basketball in Maui?
Well, Ricky Bobby. shit's not over till it's triple zero, fucker.
Boy.
What a shot, young man. What a shot, young man.
Who made it, RJ Davis?
No, number 7. I don't know right now. And it should have been an and 1 referee. What the hell you looking at? I'm just gonna get the name on his jersey.
No, I know who you're talking about. I forgot the kid's name, but I know who you're talking about.
I know. I'm trying to catch the name of his jersey, but they were flashing it by so fast I couldn't.
Is Armando Baycock still there?
No, he's in the NBA. He was a senior last year.
Yeah, he was there.
He's in there. Where? Buddy? Where is he?
I forgot who drafted him.
I think he went somewhere decent too. And the Atlanta Hawks beat the Cavaliers tonight.
And Trae Young had a 2020 game.
Every time.
The fact that we're talking about the Cavaliers as if a good team is pretty crazy to me. That's all. That feels about the same thing as talking about the Lions as Super Bowl favorites.
Well,
it's just weird to say.
Like you said earlier, if you've been watching the Mizzle and Dove show for the past 4 years, we said the Lions were going to be where they are right about now. They should have been there last year, but Dan Campbell decided to be Dan Campbell.
He was undrafted.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
So he's on nobody's roster.
He signed a 10-day exhibition contract with the Grizzlies. I don't know where he is now, currently.
Wow. We sure could use him right about now, especially with his
Yeah.
presence down low.
Oh yes. Damn it, Mike Dunleavy. What are you doing?
Right?
Get on it. Damn it, get on it.
Oh shit. Oh, your own teammate got in the way. And Doug, you are right. We have OT in Maui. And by the way, having basketball in Maui right now, especially with the tragedy that happened out there, this is amazing.
I actually want to go catch that tournament at some point.
So do I.
The Maui,
Yeah,
brother.
the invitational.
All you got to do is say a word. Just give me some time. We can get there.
Yeah,
I've been itching to get back to Hawaii. I loved it. I loved it when I was out there.
It'd be cool to catch the invitational. That'd be a pretty interesting tournament to catch.
And maybe, just maybe, I can come back an actual Blaxican and not a white Blaxican.
We'll see. You could become Larry the Lobster.
I'll tell you this: you get in that water, you will cook.
I'm sure.
Because I found out that as much as I have that good skin that doesn't burn. Fuck that! I figured out that I was in that water and I'm out there and I took a shower and I'm like, oh shit, my skin can be penetrated by the sun. I learned that shit in Hawaii. The sun and the water cooked my damn skin. Hey, Doug, man, we're gonna have to get a collective plate every time you do
that.
Well,
how many people do you think would donate to the congregation?
It'll probably just be Doug.
Well, when you preach when you preach like that, I amen means I agree. So,
oh, you know, brother, I'm just poking fun, man. I love doing this. I love doing this with you guys, man. This is my decompression.
Oh, it makes things much easier.
Or as we like to say, therapy.
Yeah, thank you. This is my therapy. And I can sit here and just shoot this shit and talk sports with you guys.
Did you guys address the issue that is what the hell Jerry Jones said today?
About talking about giving McCarthy an extension?
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing new to be said. It's not fucking shot. It's the Cowboys.
Why?
And it's Jerry Jones.
For what?
There's no point to
what did he do?
That.
Did he do something noteworthy to keep his job?
He's entertaining that he will give Mike McCarthy a contract extension.
He's entertaining it. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Add a little bit of drama to the story and the headlines, huh?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Typical Jerry Jones fashion.
Oh, good defense. Good defense. Bad pass.
Defense.
The good defense, and you just threw a horrible pass afterwards. Oh, man.
Good defense, walking down the street. So
here's a question for. Let's say the Niners do get into the playoffs.
Oh, God damn it! It'll be a waste of fucking time. It'll be a waste of time.
Thank you. Thank you.
There will be no point in us. No need at all. It'd be a waste of fucking time because we're not going to be holding up the Lombardi. We're not. Anybody who thinks we can or would or should or little Delulu should be locked up in the loony bin.
Here's the messed up part, because it would be just like them to be assholes and win it with all this adversity.
Comes Zelly. Yeah, congratulations, bro. Yeah.
Oh, good sweep.
took you guys long enough to beat us, so enjoy the sweep.
Well, I'll be looking forward to seeing Zelly this upcoming Saturday at the Death Star, as I will be partaking my first Fremont Cannon battle since Colin Kaepernick was a Nevada Wolfpack.
Nevada versus UNLV.
Yep, I'll be there for the cannon battle to see if UNLV can have their first 10-win regular season in a long, long time.
That should be a good ass game.
Yeah. UNLV should keep the cannon red. Which, by the way, Zelly, thank you for the ticket. I appreciate you.
Hey, we can get the comment off the screen right now. He done made his point.
But I mean, it's
Yeah, that was my fault.
again,
My bad. Yeah, I ain't.
Because-
I ain't put it
No,
up.
cause you're good. I'm just having fun. Zelly know I love him, brother. It's all fun.
because again, you either have to if you somehow get in as a wild card, you more than likely have to go to the second team. Right now, Lions are the 1 seed, Eagles are the 2 seeds. So let's say you sneak in as a wild card, you got to go to Philadelphia, and Philadelphia is playing on all cylinders. That defense is not going to stop number 26 in green. They're not.
Nobody's stopping Saquon Barkley.
Saquon might run for 300 yards against our defense.
Might do reverse, and a rear view.
Yeah,
and Naomi.
He might be he might be leaping over somebody. Okay. Then, or let's say you win the division. You more than likely have to play either the Vikings, who beat you earlier this season. Yes, Sam Darnold actually beat them, and looked rather convincingly well doing it. Or
you ain't seeing ghosts now.
Or you might have to play either the Rams or the Seahawks. And if you have to play the Rams, oh, by the way, they have both their wide receivers back in Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua. And they still have Matthew Stafford. Now, you may be able to slide by them if you don't blow a 10-point lead. But if you do that, you either have to go to Philadelphia or Detroit. Do you really think they're going to win those 2 stadiums? No, they're not.
No.
I definitely don't think Detroit.
Hell no. Detroit they're gonna blow the roof off that place.
Like I said,
that fan base is destined for a Super Bowl.
Home field advantage is theirs to lose in the NFC. And not to mention, you're not going to stop Montgomery and Gibbs, and the Lions have the best offensive line in football. I've been saying that for the last 2 seasons.
Dan Campbell created a monster.
Yes.
Okay. Him and Brad Holmes. Again, Brad Holmes' first pick was that Oos from Oregon. Mr. Sewell.
Mr. Sewell. And by the way, Ben Johnson's going to be a head coach next year.
Yes. Just don't go to East Rutherford, New Jersey. Both of them. Don't stay away. Don't do it, Ben. Don't do it. Stay away from East Rutherford, New Jersey. Don't do it. Don't go work for the Tishmer family, and don't go to Woody Johnson. Don't do it.
Career suicide.
Oh, 100%.
It's just certain programs that bad juju. Can't win with them.
Don't do it. Can't do it.
I mean, like it's just that again. There's no need to try. Can anybody honestly, with a straight face, look at this team and confidently say that they can win a Super Bowl?
The Niners, no. And you and I bleed red and gold till the pores. But facts are facts. Realistic is realistic. Okay? Because even in the offseason, I've said this many times, when you hold out for a contract, 2 things happen. You suck, or you get injured for the season. Brandon, now you got paid. Showed up in one game. Now he's rehabbing. He's on crutches. Trent Williams.
Why is that?
I don't know. I wish
you know what I think it is?
Greed.
Not so much as greed. I'm talking about like the fact that basically everybody who signs a big contract ends up getting hurt. I think the reason for it is because when they hold out, they're not getting the training that they need to be getting during the OTAs and everything else, the mandatory meeting.
Yep.
They're not getting that
That's
training to build for the season.
That's
So
definitely
when
100%.
you come into week one cold as fuck, expecting to perform at a high level, and you tear some shit, that's usually how it goes.
Because your soft muscle tissue is not used to contact. And that's why you have a non-contact injury. Because you're softer than Charmin. But what do I know? I don't know nothing.
Thank you.
I don't know anything. Okay, today's players are okay. Yes, they're bigger, faster, stronger. Absolutely, but
they've gotten
they're
hurt more than anybody else.
They're more pussyfied than ever. Why? Because the players were bitching about, well, we don't want to do 2-a-days no more. Well, 2-a-days helped your ass prepare for the season. 2-a-days helped your ass prepare to have strong muscle tissues to where you're not having a non-contact muscle tear. But again, what do I know? I just do a sports podcast. That's all. That's all. That's all.
So
old school football was way entertaining. I'm sorry. The running lot eras, the Steve Atwaters, Christian Okoye, all those hitters and stuff like that.
It was a different breed of football, because it was because look at what they were playing for. They weren't playing for the finances. That's for goddamn sure. If they got endorsements and stuff like that out of it, if they got endorsements, that's a plus.
Oh yeah, they was getting that Diet Coke money.
Yeah,
just for the taste of it. Diet Coke.
Damn you.
But outside of that, they weren't making shit. So they were honestly, playing for the love of the game type stuff.
Oh yeah.
100%.
So when you hear stories of guys like Ronnie Lott fucking amputating their fingers in order to continue playing the game,
his pinky,
it's different. It hits differently. These guys played with minimal armor compared to today's game.
Well,
today's game, everything that they wear is built to absorb the punishment for as minimal damage as possible. Now, again, with the fact that players nowadays are bigger, faster, stronger, the hits and everything it's still going to hurt. But that's inherent to the game of football. There are car crashes for 5 seconds of play.
Yep.
That's just, we know what the game is, but we want to protect ourselves as much as possible. But now, and even Mad Six has said it before, they, everybody, these diets and, that everyone went away from the meat and potatoes.
They went away from what was good, what was working and good. And as I want to piggyback on what Dub said about the two-a-days, you didn't have those soft tissue injuries. You didn't have those. When someone got injured back in the day, it was like something broken. Something like, not saying that
or somebody got the
The
shit
soft
knocked
tissue
out of
injury is
them.
not serious, but I'm just saying there was less soft tissue injuries back then than it is now. You know, if somebody got hurt and was out for a year, that's because that John Deere came out.
Or
I
back then
mean,
it was the helmet cart.
Yeah.
think about that as well. Like back in the day in the NFL, if you were to tear your ACL, you were fucked.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how many guys played on those injuries? You know how many former players, like afterwards when they ask them, oh yeah, like how's the knee? Oh yeah, I have no cartilage in my knee. I've had my knee replaced 4 times. It just it's not like a simple nowadays where they can fix the ACL pretty. It's still a long recovery time.
Yeah.
Well,
But most
normally,
people can come back from it 6 to 9 months.
yeah,
Unless
because
you're a freak like Adrian Peterson and come back in two.
yeah, because if you
And
had to
still get
go
there, your
see,
2,000 yards.
yeah, because if you had to go, because if you heard the name Dr. Jim Andrews, that means your season's over, buddy.
Yeah, and not just a season. Sometimes, possibly
Career.
careers.
Yeah. For those that
You,
don't know, Dr. James Andrews, a well-known orthopedic surgeon, has put together many of athletes back together. So if you heard that, if you had to go see that name, that means shit. It got
yeah,
real.
it's gonna be a long
Yeah.
season. It's gonna be a long
Start
ass
planning
off
rehab and
season.
taking the kids to school.
Mm-hmm. No,
Start
but
trying
but
start trying to find a part time job somewhere.
yeah,
You
but
know,
no,
Mhm.
Jack Youngblood will forever have my respect.
What a name.
The man
I mean,
played in
right?
the man played in the Super Bowl on a broken leg.
Kind of like To.
Yeah.
Yes,
Except I think his position was just a tad bit more demanding to be
yeah,
playing on a broken leg.
and the man played fantastic in that Super Bowl. Almost beat the Steelers. Yes, folks. Super Bowl 14 was a very close game, and the Vince Ferragamo led Rams almost beat the mighty Steel Curtain.
Was Deacon Jones on that team too?
No, Deacon was
No.
not. He was retired by then.
Okay.
Deacon was like the early days. Like the creator of the
The sack.
statistic. That's a
That
fucking
and the
mouthful.
that
That
and the
man
head
was an
slap.
animal. That man was an animal.
I
The
keep
head
seeing
slap.
interviews and everything of him. I wanted to kill the quarterback. I didn't be one fucking friends with him.
Oh
God
yeah.
damn.
Well he said if I played in today's NFL, I would have no money because I would be getting fined.
Yep.
Every day, every game.
Yep. Unnecessary roughness left and right.
I'm here to rip your goddamn head off.
Well, not
Exactly.
just that.
That's 5 seconds,
The head
referee.
the head the head slap alone he used to would cost him $25K.
Oh, FedEx will be at the door all day. Yeah.
But
So
it's. Go ahead.
so Mr. Perneda, how do you feel about the Texas showdown between you guys and A&M on Saturday?
Good question.
You 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 think I'm worried about the little old Aggies?
Oh no, not at all. Not at all.
Isn't
You
it
think
rivalry week?
you
It
think
is.
I
And
Yeah, I'd
give
be worried.
you
well,
think I give two shits and a fuck about what happens at College Station?
Be
no,
all right.
but for me, I am I'm a little bit hesitant about playing Georgia Tech this week, um,
As you should.
because Tech did beat Miami. So I hope that Kirby has not gotten these boys to overlook them because I know
Hey,
they
y'all see
still
what the
have it.
Bears did?
Yes, they kept the X, and it took a
Got that
98
X
year.
back.
Oh, come on, Warriors, down 2. Let's go.
Back to that game.
He's like, I gotta flip over now.
Oh yeah, it was 84 to 83
No,
at the
well, I
end
was
of the
watching
third.
I don't get a chance, JP. I don't get a chance to watch my Tar Heels on TV. So whenever I get a
I mean,
chance, I
shit,
watch
watch the
them.
team. But like
Now I'm
with
back to the Warriors.
A&M, like I don't A&M doesn't. They never have bothered me. Like nothing about that team, makes me like shaking my boots. Like the
Not
only
even Money
reason
Manziel.
Johnny
Hey,
Manziel
Mizzle,
wasn't even worth the shit to me.
Yo,
the Joker woke up too early.
missed
He
it by
was
what,
three
one or
assists.
two.
3 assists.
He had to go piss. That's what it was. That's all he had to do. He woke up from that dream. He had to go piss. That's what you know about that.
Jokic is just a different. That guy's.
Just give him the MVP. He's winning the MVP this year.
That's just a weird player to watch.
Oh no,
Oh,
Wemby making a good run.
Oh, Kaminga's cooking. Feed him then, Kerr.
And I'll say this: Wemby is going to be an amazing basketball player in this league for years to come.
Wemby
I
is
agree.
literally adding 10 years to Popovich's career.
Straight up. Because if they didn't get anybody that was going to interest Pop, he was going to retire. Even though I think with his latest health scare, I think this should be his last season.
He already had the record too by then, didn't he?
Oh yeah, Pop is. Forget about it.
So it's there's really nothing else to prove. You have the championships, you have the wins record. You can just chill. There's really nothing left to worry about.
But I believe Wemby is going to be something special. That kid is.
He doesn't look like he can handle the ball the way he does.
Agreed. He looks like a goofball.
There really is like the reason why he looks like an alien. Like he just looks so weird, but then he's making everybody look so stupid.
It's the French
and
invasion.
He can shoot the three.
And he's not
That
the
boy
only
can
one.
shoot that ball.
And he's
The
7,
French.
What? He's 7'4".
The French are coming because
Something like
there is more French basketball players coming. The French are coming.
Oh, they're gonna take over the NBA here pretty soon.
Viva a la France is coming. We.
They play. The Euro
Tony
League
Parker.
is very
Tony
entertaining.
Parker's out there coaching them all.
Right.
Oh, the Warriors have the lead.
Oh baby. Hey, then he came back because they were down double digits like a motherfucker too. Oh, and it's Buddy Hield.
Buddy Hield put him ahead.
What an addition.
Agreed.
I guess he had to go to a winning team in order to actually give a shit to play basketball, huh?
Well, doesn't it sound like what it takes though, JP? You go to something that it's infatuating. That winning kind of attitude rubs off on players.
That and Wardell.
Yeah.
That and playing with Wardell.
Hey, JP, don't be mad tonight. Y'all got that Batman signal light tonight, bro.
His attitude is more, I got to go to a place that's already winning. He doesn't want to build. He wants to just move in. That's all he wants. He doesn't want to do the hard work to actually build a franchise.
That was good.
He just wanted to be given everything. That's what Buddy Hield did.
Oh,
but now that he's motivated, hey, good for him.
I don't think it's that. It's just I think he comes to terms that he was not what he thought he okay. He realized
so
that his shit
he wasn't utilized properly. He wasn't utilized properly.
No, I just
Sacramento gave Buddy Hield the world.
They did, but
they tried to.
Well, but then again, you had the wrong people in Sacramento by the time he was there.
That's also true.
But again, him being around Wardell lets him utilize what he does best, which is shoot the damn basketball. Like I said, he has accepted the role that Clay should have accepted, but
I was
Clay
about
was
to
not
say.
happy and
Hmm.
wanted to leave, and that's okay. Buddy Hield has
He called a
thrived in that
timeout.
he thrived in that 6-man role, which is okay. Let me be the guy, come off, shoot, get points, and feed off of Wardell.
So
I mean, the
basically,
Warriors.
a better shooter, Iguodala, because Iguodala
Yes,
understood his role. So he's
yeah, his
basically a
role was
better. He's a 2.0
yeah,
of Iguodala.
yeah. Just Iguodala was defense, but he's offense.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
And the
2.0
Warriors,
Iguodala because Iguodala was a two-way player. I don't see Buddy as a two-way.
Well, 2.0 was a strong word. It was a strong thing to say. But I'm just saying. What I was saying is how Buddy Hield is understanding his role is how Iguodala understood his role.
yeah.
In that sense, yeah.
And the Warriors have 4 in double figures. Kuminga has 19, Buddy 17, Wiggins with 13, Pods with 12.
And Wiggins seems like he's enjoying basketball again. It's good to see Wiggins playing good basketball because that young man can play.
Didn't
Even when he was in Minnesota, he was a baller.
he was dealing with like a family issue or something like that last year, wasn't he?
Yeah.
The last 2
For the
seasons,
past
and
2
then
3 years, he's been dealing with
yeah, and then his father passed away during the summer. And I think once he laid his father to rest, I think he was able to focus on basketball, and it's showing. Because we were all trying to figure out what's wrong with Wiggs. Then all of a sudden, boom, his father passed away. So I'm guessing that his father was sick, and that's why he left the team to tend to that personal matter because I guess dad was sick.
Mm.
And then once
we don't know what his coach was all about, so that probably was something that
yeah.
you know. So it's good to see Andrew
Oh,
Wiggins
yeah.
playing good basketball.
Yeah.
I mean
That young
that
man
stuff's
can
not
ball.
easy, especially dealing with family issues.
Yeah.
Not at all.
And
Not at all.
kudos to the Warriors for giving him that time.
They didn't make it an obligation.
Exactly. So.
And if I'm not mistaken, they stayed true to the contract, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
So yeah, I mean, you gotta take your hats off to the organization at least for that.
Well,
we
which
know
is
that
why
this organization, we know what this organization is about. Next to the Spurs,
Right.
the Warriors is a one good ran organization.
right now Joe Lacob is the best owner in the Bay Area.
He's not afraid to spend that luxury tax. That's for goddamn sure.
Better than Charles B. Johnson? Fuck yes.
All right, you stand on that. We can put that for it on it.
Like, I really wish the Johnson family would sell the team.
Oh, so you don't want the Johnsons to be running our good old beloved Giants?
The Johnson family? No.
Really?
Right?
The Johnson family still would have kept Farhan if Posey did not say, I want it.
Yeah, that's cool. So I'm over the far. Look, I've been over the Farhan.
He was the
Charles-
I don't
plant,
want him in the first place.
the LA plant.
Yeah, the Johnson family was willing to keep Farhan because even though the Giants were sucking on the field, they were still making a damn profit. Fuck the damn profit. I want wins.
Damn right.
You make your profit off of winning World Series.
Draymond.
Tell that to the other
Draymond.
owner. Uh-oh. Is he getting a technical foul?
No, that he didn't even touch the damn net.
Oh, wow. Oh, he airballed it. Oh, God. And the mustard came off the hot dog.
Uh-oh.
But they're still up. They're still up one though. Hey, by the way, where did this mustard shit come from?
Chick Hearn.
Okay.
That's a chickism. Where he used to say, and the mustard came off the hot dog during Laker broadcasts. So
No, I was more saying that all these memes I'm starting to see with mustard and all this shit like
Okay, okay. Now that I don't know, but me saying the mustard came off the hot dog, that's from Chick
E-
Hearn
that.
directly.
I
EJ,
know what you I know
EJ,
what
you're
you were saying,
24. What
man.
does that mean?
I ain't seen nothing about no mustard, especially on no hot dogs.
I mean, hey, we got to
Mhm.
utilize the resources we have, right? He's
I
the one
dig it.
more in tune with that demographic. So I mean,
I
shit.
dig it.
Hey, I think we
He-
could. I think we would have had a better chance. And one, and one. Let's go. I think we'd had a.
Mm,
I think we'd have got a better explanation if my boys were here.
I don't doubt that.
I was about to say, let
You
the
know,
super dope beat maker know.
you got 16.
What does this mean?
Super dope beat maker and my youngest son. They're at their grandparents' house in Fairfield, so they're not here. They're spending Thanksgiving in the grandparents.
Oh, nice.
Can you text them and say, hey, JP's asking what what this mustard meme is?
Like, hey, what does me
I'm
here?
We're
I'm
trying
pretty
to figure
sure if
out
I tell them to
what this
chime in on
meme
the show,
means.
they'll probably give it to them. But I'm trying to give them
Their space.
their space to
Uh,
spend time with my mom and dad and my
oh,
brother.
makes
'Cause,
sense.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Man, I was gonna ask cousin if you was coming down or if you was going down there.
No, actually, matter of fact, I'm probably gonna be stepping out here pretty soon because I gotta go to sleep because I'm working in the AM. I actually
Ooh.
signed up to work
Okay.
Thanksgiving
I was
morning.
gonna say it's getting about that time. What were we at 2:15? Yep, it's getting about that time. And
I
then
need that
EJ,
I need that
we
cash.
apparently we're gonna have a JAFFOs playing Black Ops 6 stream a little bit later on in the night. So fuck, yeah, we'll
What's
see
that
what
on?
happens.
What's that's gonna be on?
Uh, either both here or I know it's
Oh,
gonna
as
be
long as
on
on
Jaffa
YouTube, I
TV,
might chime in because
or it might be on the Twitch.
I do have Twitch. I just need y'all information.
Same thing, Jaffa's TV.
Got it.
If you go and for everybody else, you guys want to see us on Twitch, Facebook, as well as YouTube. Jaffos TV is Instagram, Twitter, and everywhere else is the All Pro Jaffos. Watching here on Jaffos TV, be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, let everybody know. Also, get the Mizzle and Dub show. Appreciate Mizzle and Dub as always for
Oh,
joining the
yes.
Jaffo army. Um, EJ, of course, being the behind the scenes guy, letting everything go, loving everything that he does. Got a lot of things coming. I just got a text message from Mike from the collaboration. Got here the Jaffos with the mad swag and everything. We got some things coming up, so be on the lookout for that. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with us on this lovely Wednesday night. Enjoy
Yee.
tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving,
Happy
everybody.
Thanksgiving, fam.
Love you
Happy
Yes,
guys.
yes,
Thanksgiving to
yes.
Love you
everybody.
Have
too, brother.
fun. Eat a lot of food. Be thankful for
Oh,
everything that you guys got.
soon as I come home from work, it's gobble gobble.
And,
From everybody
and
here at the
John
All Pro
Madden.
Jaffos, from Mizzle and Dub Show as well. For myself, JP, for EJ Wizzle, Mizzle Dub. We'll see you guys again next time. Deuces.
Yes,